fam? I haven't done this in a while, a witchy vlog. It's been a fat minute. Just wanted to check in with you guys, do a mental health check. How are you feeling? What's going through your noggin? What's your thoughts? Are they positive? Are they negative? If they're negative, what's on your mind? What's eating at your brain? Let's talk. Put your comments, what's eating your mind down below in the comments. So yeah, I just wanted to check in and see how you guys are doing. I'm on my way to my dad's house. He's going, guess where? To my brother's. Ah! For those of you that know me and watch my videos, you know what that means. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. He's going to my brother's. My brother's picking him up, and my dad's gonna hang out with him in the shop and spend the night. So I'm gonna go over there and pack him an overnight bag and put all his meds in little individual baggies so they know what he takes at what time and all that jazz. So yeah. It is currently 43 degrees here in New York. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 energy, luck. I like that vibration. I've been seeing a lot of 717. And for me personally, I know what it means. I've also been seeing a lot of 818 and 919. I got a lot of new number synchronicities popping up into my timeline. It has recently just come to my attention that I feel like I was such in a void, like living in a void for so long, and I didn't understand why, and I think I know a little bit of the reason. If you're into Mandalas, because Mandalas have been popping up a lot, like a lot. Like it's something I never thought about, and now it's like, it's always in my reality as of lately. There's a lot of Mandalas, like Mandela effects affecting me. So it's like, wow, did I fucking step out of another I'm in like a different reality, a different universe or something. I mean, it looks like kind of like old world, new world. Maybe there's the levels of the old world, I don't know. But and it's just little shit too that you would never even think about. It wouldn't even you wouldn't even give a shit. Like the Klondike commercial, the song. I remember it as, what would you do for a Klondike bar? But apparently nobody remembers it like that. My husband remembers, what would you do for a Klondike bar? I'd have to play the tune for you so you'd understand it. I know this is like way out left field. Right, left. I'm just babbling, just talking as I take a ride to my dad's. But maybe I don't feel comfortable in the reality that I'm in because it's not my reality and I'm acclimating to it. It's like I stepped through the mirror and I'm in like that reverse reality or something. I don't know. A lot of shit's been going through my brain. A lot of thought process about a lot of stuff. Just like been crossing my mind. It's crazy when you start to raise your vibration and when you do surrender to this whole process and you do release shit that doesn't serve you, you make room for other shit. Good shit, hopefully. And it's just brought a lot to my attention. A lot of things that would never really, that I would never really put a lot of attention on. And I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I react to things just because I'm bored. Like, for instance, the whole vaccine thing, like, it's not affecting me. But I see that it's affecting my friends. So yeah, I put those funny, fucked up political memes up. I'm not a political person. I don't give a shit about politics because the president ain't even running the freaking corporation of America. It's the, the puppet masters, the bankers, reptilians, draconians, the AI. I don't fucking know, but it's definitely not fucking JB. So, I don't know. I just see beyond a lot of shit. And I see the reason for everything that's happening. And it's cool for me, but it's sometimes not cool for me because nobody else sees it. Well, there's other people out there, like maybe some of you guys understand what I'm talking about, but we're not like chilling together to share this experience, be like, wow, are you experiencing what I'm experiencing? And, you know, like have this conversation and have that moment of sharing the experience. I don't have that with anybody but myself. And maybe it's supposed to be like that, but everybody else around you just is living life the way they want you to live it. And I'm living life as I'm looking in, and I'm like, wake up. Can't you see what's going on? Can't you see the reason behind this and that? And talking about seeing the reason behind shit, because we're energetic beings. That brings me to illnesses. It's true. A lot of the illness that's in your body, the dis-ease that turns into an actual disease, illness, is literally put there by ourselves. And I want to prove this. So I've been working on myself, which takes a lot of time, because it's shit from, you know, past life karma, shit that I brought up into this lifetime. And it's also shit from my childhood. And that's why I have this pain in my hip, back, butt, leg. My root chakra area. It's where you hold shit. And you hold shit that's like deep shit. Shit that has been traumatic for you, that you like put in a closet and you fucking hide it, and then you shut the door, you lock the door, and then you build a wall, and then you paint it and fucking decorate it and put a bed in front of it, and you forget that it's there, kind of shit. That's you know. So my root chakra is a little blocked up. I have a lot of shit from my past, things that happened to me when I was a child that I thought were like bad nightmares, things that I made up, but certain family members, you know, they validate my so-called what I think is a made-up fantasy shit. They tell me that no, that really happened to you. And they're like, no way, that didn't fucking happen to me. So I don't know, I guess I'm working through that, and maybe because I started to open that door, that's where this pain is coming from. But it's not just that either, it's food. The food, we're being poisoned. So we have to work past this energy of trauma, this energy of the way we fuel our body. And so I've recently started fasting. My cousin challenged me, and I was like, I can't do that. And she's like, what? I challenge you. I'm like, fuck. Challenge accepted. So I'm doing the 14-10 is what I accepted. But then I did 15. Then I did 16 hours with no eating. So I'm pretty comfortable with 16 hours no eating. I do got a slight little tiny headache. This morning I was a little shaky, and I didn't want to be bothered until I ate, because I was hungry. I was like shaking as I was making food. Normally I juice to break my fast, but this morning I was like, fuck juicing, I need food. So I made some like scrambled eggs, and I was like shaking as I was making these eggs, dropping shit, getting pissed off at myself, getting super aggravated over dumb shit. And then when I ate, I was fine. And I was thinking about how I was reacting because I was hungry. I was like, damn. I can get pretty cranky when I'm hungry. But since I've been eating differently, and while, you know, I'm on the hours that I can eat, I'm choosing to eat healthier. No pasta, no rice. I bought cauliflower pasta. I always have couscous in the house, but I ended up buying some quinoa, and I don't normally go for that because it's a pain in the ass to cook it. Not really, but I guess I'm lazy, but I bought some quinoa, and some other healthy stuff from the farmer down the road. And believe it or not, I feel full. Like when I eat my meals during the day, I'm like, okay, the quinoa is really just like holding me off better than the couscous does, actually. And I really don't need to eat anything. Last night I was hungry and I just was chugging water. I was chugging. And I was like, oh, I can't get rid of this pain of hunger. I'm going to bed. So I went to bed. I went to bed hungry. But I feel good. And I do feel more open spiritually. It's a weird feeling. It's like, wow, I haven't felt like this since I was a kid. And I like it. I feel like I'm a little bit more connected than I normally am. Also, talking about illness, my husband doesn't want me to say what he has because we don't really even know. But he doesn't really want me to say what he thinks he has. But I'm sure a lot of you guys that follow me on Facebook and Instagram can read between the lines, okay? And so he's been going to the doctors, and he got a biopsy. So we find out the results on the 26th. So it's scary. This is scary shit. Like I didn't think, when I heard what the doctor said to him, I thought I was going to faint. Like I was the one that got the news. And it took my breath away, and I was just like, I got all dizzy. The world around me started to spin, and I didn't know if I could handle this. And then I thought, you know, I talk to you guys about this stuff all the time. How come I can't handle it? If I'm good enough to dish it out, why am I not able to take what I'm dishing out? Challenge accepted, I guess. So this might be a 2-part video. I got to my dad's house pretty fast. I don't even remember the whole trip riding here. I literally feel like I just turned off my street and boom, I'm on my dad's street. All right, love bugs. Maybe there'll be a part 2 as I drive home. Bye. Wasabi, soul family. What am I listening to? Nothing. Somebody changed all my stations. Damn them. Anyways, let me find something. I am leaving my dad's house. Stupid stations. They suck. So anyways, just left dad's house. Just got him all packed up to go to my brother's. Packed his medicine. Got him dressed. Get him looking nice, because my dad don't like to look nice. He likes to be comfortable, like always comfortable, but not like comfortable sexy or comfortable cute. We're talking like comfortable like homeless. But whatever floats his boat, right? Okay, so what was I talking about before I pulled up into my dad's driveway? I gotta do my roots, guys. Gotta do my roots. I'm naturally a blonde, but with the way my roots are coming out, it don't look that way. My color is the same color as my young daughter's hair. It's the golden blonde. I'm a golden blonde. I'm a fraud. I did a test strip on my hair because my husband bought me emerald green, and I was like, oh, okay. And just before I was about to put it all on my hair, a little voice said, do a test strip. Do a test. I got a hair on my lip. Do a test strip, Gabby. Do a test strip. I never do test strips. So I was like, all right, let me listen to this little voice. I did a test strip. I put the test strip on. It was blue. I was like, what? It's supposed to be green. But then again, you know, sometimes when you put color on your hair, it comes out looking like a certain color on your hair. Then you rinse it out and it's the right color. So so I thought that was going to be the case. No, I rinsed it out. It's like teal. I am so fucking glad I didn't put that on my hair, because I had blue hair this time last year, and that's how I lost it. My job it did. Yeah, my job discriminated against me and said that my hair color was not professional. Fuck that shit. Nobody's gonna dull my shine. My hair color does not determine how fucking professional I am. I didn't need that kind of negativity in my life anyways. And there was just so much going on. It wasn't even just the hair color. There was so much stuff, but that's old news. Those of you that have been following me already know what's up. So I was talking about disease in your body and energy, and me being in this void and alternate realities, and having like the Mandela effect are really affecting me and all this jazz. So, like, a lot of shit is going on. It's going on so fast. The world is going fast around me. I don't know about any of you guys, but the world, life in general is like, everything is just happening. And I'm like standing still and watching everything whip around me. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I'm in this alone. I don't really have anybody to share this with, so. I mean, I have you guys. But I mean, I don't have anybody here. Everybody else thinks I lost it. And I'm okay with that, because they may think I lost it, but I know they just haven't found it yet. And it's okay. This is a process this is a journey we're on, and it's a process. And some people get there. Well, everybody's going to get there in divine timing. It's just the ones that are around me in my reality, I wish they would get there faster. But I don't know what they fucking signed up for in their soul contract. But, so what's going on? Like, we have the power to, we have the power to do anything we want. It's just that we've never been taught how to do it. So learning how to do it at an older age, being in your like 30s and your 40s, 50s, 70s, you might just start to see like a glimpse of it and be like, damn, I wish I was this woke when I was younger. But learning how to do it when you're a little bit older, or learning that it's real when you're a little bit older, I don't know. It does something to your heart space. And I wish everybody can experience what I'm experiencing. But I'm realizing that it is true. I mean, everything that we face in life, we create our reality, down to what goes on with our body. And I could see this. I could see it in other people, and I like want to tell them, and I have told them, but that's a big mistake. I gotta stop telling people what I see, because it's like a gift and a curse. Because I'm gonna go the long way. So I'm gonna whip a Yui. Because I don't think I'm supposed to tell people what I see. And I'm learning that. Maybe some of you guys already know this. Like, damn, Gabby, you should have known this. But I'm learning. So, because when I do tell people what I see, it like makes them want to do the opposite of what I'm telling them, or it makes them very angry. And in my mind, I thought, oh, anger is bad because I just triggered you. And no, that's not the case for most people. It's like I anger them and they stay angry, and then they want to prove me wrong. So they stay in that vibration, being like a little angry rebel. And they continue to do the opposite of what they're supposed to do, the opposite of what I'm telling them, how to guide them. But And I guess that's wrong on my part. Now I see why some people ask for permission to tell people stuff. Because without the permission, it's not valid. Because if they don't approve, you know, if they approve, it's because they want to know something so that they can make a difference. But if they don't want to know anything, they don't want to change or make a difference. They just want to continue, you know, their life the way it is. And that is probably the hardest fucking thing about having this gift. Frustrating. It is. It's frustrating. Especially when these people are loved ones and very close to you. And then you have to sit back and watch them go through the whole process of energy of them destroying themselves because they refuse to even try to change, to even see if it's worth changing, to see if it's real. So that's a little hard for me. So I have to also now step up my grounding game, because anything that comes at me that sounds offending, that I would take offensive or would hurt my feelings, I have to let myself know that even though the person may mean it, maybe they really don't mean it. I don't think they mean it, but maybe they do. But on a spiritual level, I don't think they mean it. And just let it slide. Like, you know, take it with how's the saying go? With a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. I think that's how the saying goes. Just let it slide. Slide like butter. But that shit hurts. And then to see people go through life as like, this is life, you live and die, and you're, you know, beginning, end, this is the way it's supposed to be, yada yada yada. You know, they talk like they're programmed. It bothers me, it triggers me, because we have the power to change. And if we wake up to that power, everything about humanity will change. Now, I'm not saying it's going to change overnight or even in my lifetime, but, you know, give hope to our future selves, you know, so that they can live in a peaceful reality one day. Told you guys, I've been doing a lot of thinking. So if I'm jumping around and making absolutely no sense, welcome to my world. This is just like what's going on in my head. My head, everything's like, I have all these conversations in my head. I mean, not like that. Not like I'm crazy, but like just theories and thoughts and feelings, and everything is just running through my head. And like I said, everything seems like it's going really fast around me, but I'm still with these thoughts. And I can see these glimpses and pictures, and I can tap in and feel what somebody's feeling. I can feel their fear. Their anger, their sadness, which ultimately is fear. I can feel all this stuff. And then I have my human moments. Because if I don't have my human moments, I might break down. But then I ask myself, why am I breaking down? Because I know that this is supposed to be this way, and this is like this, and that is like that, and everything's going to be okay regardless of the outcome. Sometimes I have to admit that it's hard to drop my ego at times. And I'm going through a new chapter in my life, and it is fucking scary. It is. It is fucking scary. It's because it's fear of the unknown and fear of aloneness. I've also realized I used to be a very, very independent person. Like, very independent. You couldn't do shit for me, and I'd be offended if you did. And I was even like that when I first met my husband, because he always wanted to do a lot of shit for me. And I was like, I can do it. And I'm talking like, from if something was wrong with my car, I'll fucking fix it kind of shit. because I was raised by my dad and guys, boys, tomboy. I thought it was a dead animal or something. I mean, like literally everything. I could do everything for myself, make my own money, everything. And then he started doing a lot of things for me and stuff. Maybe that's just the way relationships are supposed to be. I don't know. Like you share the responsibility. I wasn't used to that. So now, 14 years later, I feel that I'm very codependent now. It's like I lost my independence. Going out, being alone like this is a smidge bit terrifying. I do not like to go to the store by myself. I feel like that I'm a sheep being sent out to the wolves. I don't like to take walks around anywhere by myself because I always feel like there's some creepy murderer hanging out in the trees, especially out here in the country. These people are fucking weird. They be hiding in trees hunting, and they got all those fancy hunting, goggle glasses and shit, tree stands. I still feel safer in the city with all those people, but I'm getting used to this country life. But I have to admit, I have started to become very codependent, and that scares me. I'm learning how to be more independent again, and that's a fucking process. All right, so that's the end of my witchy blab vlog for today. I'm pulling up to the house. I think we're gonna step out and see if we can go antiquing or something. We'll see. I love you guys.